There's a lady who reached out for prayer. Her uncle visited without being invited. He just showed up at her house, and it's almost dark in the night. And the uncle is coming from their village, and the village is far. And he had come with some food. He said that he felt he missed them, and he wanted to check on them and see how they're faring. Mm-hmm. So she was caught in between, asking why he came unannounced, or being kind to her uncle, who is only concerned about their well-being. But eventually, when she spoke to her husband, the husband was like, let him spend maybe a few days, and then I will send him back home. For the sake of, family, you don't want him to go back and say, hey, I went to visit these people and they threw me out. So, but the lady says from the time the uncle entered the house, they were fighting with the husband, exchanging, there's strife, But what opened her eyes to realize that the uncle was not for them and they threw him out is, they had an 8-year-old boy. So you know how children are. So this boy just decides to open the bathroom door without knocking, because he felt like the old man, has taken long before coming in, and the boy was pressed, so he just opened the door. And this old man didn't know how to put a lock, because this is the city and he was coming from the village, so he didn't know how to use the lock. So when the boy just opened the door, he saw this old man. They used to keep their toothbrushes in one container on the sink. So he saw the old man had picked all their toothbrush, and he was using each one of them to brush his teeth and then puts it back. Each toothbrush, and then he puts it back. So the boy screamed, he could not believe, and he went and told the mom, your uncle is using all our toothbrushes and then putting them back in the cup. So that's when the lady realized that man was not for them, and she had to send him out of the house, So she said that even when she told him to go back to the village, the man said some words that really exposed him, because they saw, you think you made it, you think you're the only successful person, things like that, to show that he was even jealous of the fact that she was doing well in the city. So that's what opened this lady's eyes, and she realized that, hey, sometimes you can be inviting your enemy in your space, and things are beginning to go the opposite way, and you cannot seem to find, a reason as to why things are going like that. But she said once that happened, that's when she started now going into warfare, and that's when things began to make sense, Yeah.
So in Isaiah chapter 8 from verse 19, the scripture says, when someone tells you to consult mediums and spiritists who whisper and mutter, should not a people inquire of their God? Why consult the dead on behalf of the living? Consult God's instruction and the testimony of warning. If anyone does not speak according to this word, they have no light of dawn. Distressed and hungry, they will roam through the land. When they are famished, they will become enraged and, looking upward, will curse their king and their God. Then they will look toward the earth and see only distress and darkness and fearful gloom, and they will be thrust into utter darkness.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more contents like this one. Thank you.